Good evening, everybody. This is a presentation of the Cruiser Chris World Network and our self-written story called the Johnny Blaisdell story. We haven't done a story in the last couple of months because, as you know, we've been busy recording other videos. So for those of you that are new to the channel, I think we did the last reading of the story right around maybe 200 subscribers. So there's a lot of you that haven't seen it before. So let me give you a short kind of summary of what the story is about. Johnny is a disabled person with a bit of with autism, and he's on the autism spectrum, and his family has a bunch of trials and tribulations that they deal with on a daily basis. He kind of comes from a home where there's a bit of chaos and disorganization, and so he kind of gets forgotten about a little bit. So the last time we read the story, and if y'all want to go back and look at previous installments of the Johnny story and catch up, you can do that too. They're here on, the videos are here on the channel. So the last time we read the story, we had just had Sue's birthday party. And for those of you that don't know, Sue is Johnny's mom. So we're back in Johnny's mom's childhood right now. So last time we read the story, everybody was over for Sue's birthday party. And Joel came home from the bar, from somewhere, drunk, and made a big ruckus on Sue's birthday and ended up hurting Monica. So Monica and Kelly then sat down, and Monica was asked by Kelly, had Joel ever done this before? And she said yes. And had they ever been to a doctor? And Monica said yes. But, she thought that Joel would change, and there's not much that a doctor can do for a broken nose and stuff like that, or broken ribs. So here's where the story begins this time. And this is part 13 of the Johnny Blaisdell story. Yes, but the doctor cannot fix broken ribs and or a broken nose. Kelly then asks Monica, have you ever called the cops on Joel? Monica said no, but someone did a few months ago. Joel came home drunk and started yelling at me, hitting me. That's when Joel broke my nose and a few ribs. Then the cops were at our front door. Joel answered the door and talked to the cops for a few minutes, and then the cops left. Joel calmed down and helped me to clean up. Thank goodness the kids were all staying at Mom and Dad's, meaning their grandparents, for the weekend. Just then, Joel wakes up, and walks into the living room, where he sees Kelly and Monica sitting on the couch. Let me guess, you are all talking about me, he says. Kelly says, Joel says, let me guess, I'm sure you are all talking about me. Kelly tells him that if he does not stop drinking, she will take the kids. Monica says, "You can't take my kids and I have done nothing wrong." Nothing wrong. Joel has the problem, not me. Joel told Monica how sorry he is and that he promised he would never hurt her again, and asked her to please don't leave me, Monica. I beg you. I will get the kids off to school. Then we are. So Joel says, "I'll do anything you want." Kelly says, "On Monday, we are going to look into treatment facilities for both of you. One for counseling and one for drug and alcohol addiction." "I will get the kids off to school," says Kelly. "Then we are going to find a treatment place and a marriage counselor for the two of you." It was getting pretty late, and Monica had a long and emotional day. Kelly went to her room as well as Joel. Kelly went to her room as well. Joel stayed up and watched TV till about 3:30 a.m. Sunday. Sunday was a pretty normal day. Joel slept in until 10 a.m. while Monica and Kelly were up at 8 a.m. to feed the kids breakfast and dressed for the day. Monica started a load of laundry, and there was still plenty to clean up after yesterday's party. Joel got up at 10 a.m. and started to clean up the backyard, and he even helped Monica with the breakfast dishes. Sunday afternoon, Kelly left with the kids to give Monica and Joel the afternoon to have some one-on-one time together. Kelly told Monica and Joel some one-on-one time together. Kelly told Monica they will return around 3:30 for dinner at 4:30 p.m. They all sat down for dinner. This has been part 13 of the Johnny Blaisdell story. We hope that all of you have enjoyed the installments so far. We are going to put the Johnny story on a bit of a hiatus for now, as it is still warm outside where I live. So I want to take advantage of the warm days that we still have before winter comes. And then when winter and fall comes, we will return to doing weekly readings of the Johnny Blaisdell story. But for right now, we're gonna focus on doing a lot of the other stuff that you have seen on the channel, like self-advocacy. But we will not forget about the Johnny story. It will be returning, but just in this coming fall, like maybe around September or October. Also, with this brief break on the Johnny story readings, this will give us time to continue writing the Johnny Blaisdell story. So we will have a lot of exciting new material, hopefully, by the time we start doing the Johnny Blaisdell story readings once again. We hope that all of you have enjoyed this presentation of the Johnny Blaisdell story. It will be returning in the fall time frame, but for right now, we're going to focus on doing some other things on the YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen, smash the subscribe button below, crush the thumbs up button, and leave an organic comment, as we will then be able to find our way back to you and become a part of your channel family as well. Thank you for watching, everybody. Stay safe, happy, and healthy out there, and we'll see you again very soon.